So Sean on Friday night had one Caroline Levitt, his successor, on his program and made, I'd say by my count, at least two pieces of news. Let's roll Friday night's episode of Sean speaking to Caroline Levitt.
He's truly just a businessman who wants to do right by the American public. He's, again, speaks in layman's terms. And we love having little X around as well, who's just a total character and also feels like part of the team.
Hey, real quick, you got asked a while ago, will you attend the White House Correspondents' Dinner? Any update?
I will not be in attendance at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And that's breaking news for the Sean Spicer Show.
Oh, you guys killed the best part.
All right, one last question. I'll let you go. You ran for Congress before. There's obviously a lot of talk about your future in New Hampshire. Would you consider running again in New Hampshire?
I'm not considering that, no. It was a lot of fun.
Not rolling
I don't have regrets about the experience. I enjoyed it very much, but I'm good on running for office. I like this job much more.
Okay, fantastic. Caroline, thanks for everything.
So let's focus on the second thing. The other thing that happened with the media and the White House since we last met was the Gridiron dinner, which is like a smaller, more exclusive, but also more elite annual dinner where the press and administration officials typically get together. Not only did only one cabinet member attend, and neither the president nor the vice president, but the toast, which for over 100 years at the end of the meal has been on a toast to the president, whoever the president is, went to the First Amendment. And if you're an insider, if you're Judy Woodruff or who's the head of the dinner or someone like that, this is a seminal moment in American history and relations between the media and the White House. I was at a Green Bay diner this morning. I asked a bunch of people. They did not care about the toast. Sean, what's the significance of Caroline not going to the dinner and what happened at the Gridiron?
I think they're intertwined. It's a huge break from the establishment media. Too many Republicans for too long have decided to be props in the media's attempt to look like they're bipartisan or, even-handed. And I think this makes it very clear. You're on our side or you're on their side. What the toast last night that Judy Woodruff changed on Saturday night, rather, was, in my opinion, rather petty. You're not saying to President Trump. You are toasting to the President of the United States. The shift, it was sort of like, in my view, this was like battle stations. We got it. We're all going to war now. Press has made their view known. White House has made their view known. And my view is, this was the sort of the bat signal to everyone on the Republican side. Choose who you're with. You're either with them, which you have the right to do in America, or you're with us. But you can't keep playing this. Republicans can't keep running around and say, oh, we have a problem with the media, and then snuggle up because there's some D-list celebrity like Billy Eichner that's hanging out at the bar and you want to go get a selfie with them. You're either on our team or their team.
Dan, you're not a journalist, and in theory, the media is not supposed to be on the side of the Democrats. What should the media do in the media's interest now? Should they pursue this what they did, getting a comedian hostile to President Trump to speak, to be the entertainment at the Correspondents' Dinner, switch to toast out of petulance or principle, whichever you wish, or should they be pursuing that kind of line, or should they rethink how they're approaching this administration?
I mean, I think it's a business issue that they should rethink it. I mean, they're basically judging the change and trying to fight and resist the change that Trump is trying to enact versus really reporting on it. And I think, if you want to say, like, we are the front line to fighting Donald Trump, then you are writing off half the country. And depending on the degree to which you fight, you're probably going to write off half the Democratic Party, because some will say like this is crazy and some will say it's not enough. So look, everyone has the right to do what they want to do, but I don't see long term how they're going to survive if they really just drop any pretense of independence and just become outright hostile and resistant.
And I just one point for history, because I know a lot of this is inside baseball for folks. But the level of damage that Eugene Daniels, formerly of Politico, now at MSNBC, did to the institution of the White House Correspondents' Dinner cannot be overstated. It will not recover from this. It will not recover. And for all of the members of the establishment media that allowed him to stay on board and lead this effort, watching it disintegrate, it's on you too. Like, the idea that they held town halls and yelled at the wall is not really a solution. This conversation started with the new White House after the election, and they chose to go down this path. he fundamentally will go down in history as the person that was the single greatest enabler of allowing that organization to die.
Can't disagree.